Greetings and salutations. Hello then, as some people may say. Now, today's topic, in case you didn't notice from the video title, is the expulsion of some people who were extremist conspiracy theorists from YouTube. Or were they? Let's find out. So notably, two of my favorite YouTubers, Varg Deplatformed, who of black metal legend, and the golden one, used to be Latsbrah, pretty great bodybuilder back in the day, now a political activist of some variety. Varg was deplatformed, and the golden one was demonetized, which is kind of interesting, isn't it? Because the golden one had, I think that was his main source of income. Oh, and by the way, before I continue, tiger stripe camo in my car, with nature surrounding me as a visual effigy to the Thulian Perspective YouTube channel. But isn't it funny how the person who was, and I'm not saying that this was all about money, but the person who was not putting any adverts into his videos is the one who was taken down from YouTube. The golden one was allowed to live because he was a maker of money for YouTube up until this point. I'm sure that YouTube is probably profiting from his videos now. He's just not getting any money from it. I will put in the description box below. I will do research on that when I'm finished the video. But the golden one, that was his main source of income, I think. He has multiple other streams of income, which was a very smart move for this exact reason. But I suggest you still go to the golden one's channel. Now, with both these guys, I definitely did not agree with most of the, with exactly all of what they said, right? Varg Deplatformed, as you know, was or Vikanus, was, he held some views that I clearly don't, and so does the golden one. The golden one and I think the last conversation that we had was about Legio Gloria clothing, which not to bring up old subject matter, basically I kind of, in public told him that, this might not be the most quality product. Maybe you should look into stepping up the game of some of the sewing, and we kind of, haven't talked since then. Hopefully there's no bad blood. I don't think there should be, but I do still think that overall the golden one has a very positive message, and it's the same message that we've all been trying to get across, is that, we are being replaced in our own nations, and if I wouldn't be surprised if this video gets either taken down or removed or whatever the case might be from YouTube. But that was one of the main messages of both of these channels, and it's funny that you're not allowed to think these things, and even if you think that they're wrong, right? Because, here's another group of people who got expunged from YouTube today. That was the Flat Earth people. And, I don't know. If you think that the Earth is flat, I don't think there's much hope for you. Is it possible? Yeah, I guess so. Have I been in space? No, I haven't been. But, to me, there is enough evidence for me to say, yes, the world is a sphere, not a flat object. But even if I disagree with them, even if I disagree with the people who think that vaccinations are, they're the devil, and to some extent, I think that they do, yes. They do have their limitations, for sure. Absolutely, they do. Would I be alive without them? But maybe not. I was a very sick kid, and I think that they probably did save me from getting probably the whooping cough. I did catch measles before I was vaccinated, which is fun. But I survived all that stuff. I might have gotten smallpox if I didn't have the vaccine. But the bottom line, guys, here is this. I don't agree with a lot of people. Even with the Golden One and Varg. I didn't agree with everything they said. But does that mean that, I think that they should be deplatformed? They shouldn't have a voice. They shouldn't be allowed to talk about anything. Look, these flat earth people, these anti-vax people, these, who else got banned? I disagree with them, but I still think that they should have a platform to make fools out of themselves. If they want to do that. And if you're dumb enough to believe that the earth is flat and be persuaded by the YouTubers who put up these videos, then I'm sorry to say that, yeah, you should be allowed to be absorbed. And, I think that should be something that you are allowed to do. If you already have a weak enough mind to believe that stuff, just get it out of the way right now so you can become wrong. Then you can find out how wrong you were and learn from it. We don't evolve, we don't grow when we're just told to sit down and shut up. So I think that being told that you're wrong and having a discussion in the comment section about why you're wrong is a very productive thing to do. Now, when it comes to Varg and when it comes to the Golden One, now this is not the first round of removals from sites like YouTube, and it was just YouTube today, but Facebook, Instagram. The big thing here is that people make a significant amount of money from YouTube. It isn't just a platform for social media marketing. Now, there was another multiple rounds of people who were removed from YouTube. It started with Alex Jones, right? And he's not even allowed to be on iTunes anymore, right? He has his website, and I think he might still have something on the Google Play Store. That's it. He doesn't have anything else, man. And so, I think the bottom line here, guys, is that we need to take a zoomed out look at what exactly is going on. Well, all of these characters, Alex Jones, Golden One, Varg, Milo Yiannopoulos, did anybody notice that he's not around anymore? Same thing happened to him. He got totally deplatformed, just like Alex Jones. And the funny thing is, Alex Jones, his removal was tolerated by everybody because most people realize that half the stuff that he talks about is bullshit. It's not real. All this super male vitality stuff that he sells, useless supplements that don't actually have don't have much scientific backing behind them. A lot of conspiracy theory videos, but who proved him right? Isn't that cute? But people tolerated his removal because he talked about a lot of things that were wrong. He made a fool out of himself very, very regularly. He became a living meme, man. And I think that because of the fact that he became a meme, people were like, oh, okay, this guy makes up conspiracies. But again, he should be allowed to do that. He should be allowed to make a fool out of himself. And then came Milo Yiannopoulos. Gone. Now, Milo, on the other hand, very, very seldom was this man ever incorrect. You might disagree with his lifestyle. You might disagree with, his politics. But again, the bottom line is that Milo was talking about the truth. All these characters are, by the way, right-wing, not left-wing, so that should go to show who's trying to be silenced, right? You don't see far-left channels, communists, socialists have their platforms removed. You don't see any of that. Just happens to be mostly right-wing individuals, and in fact, Varg will tell you, man, he wasn't even right-wing. It's funny that they tried to label him a Nazi because of this. He has a video, or had a video, I should say, explaining why he did not believe in the Nazis, why he doesn't like them. I don't either, for the record. But I mean, there are a lot of National Socialists who clung to him, and he pissed a lot of them off when he made that video. But again, we went from Alex Jones to Milo, which people, again, stomached. It was a little bit more hard to stomach than Alex Jones, but because they developed an immunity to the disgust from the ban of Alex Jones, they tolerated a little bit more with Milo Yiannopoulos. Now it's Varg and the Golden One. I wonder who's next. Because one of these days it's going to be Jordan Peterson. Ben Shapiro, if he's not gone yet. Those two they're not even that far out on the political spectrum. I think they're both very, very normal. I don't agree with everything that, most things that Ben Shapiro says. I'm a big fan of Jordan Peterson, I'm not going to lie. I think that, I'm going to make it a separate video on Jordan Peterson because he's a very, very intelligent man. He's one of our guys, I think. But, who's next? Me? Am I next? Because I made this video. So, I don't know what the answer to this is. Don't know what the solution is. Don't think we're going to see anything from Varg ever again. I think we'll see more from the Golden One, but he'll probably be using his YouTube channel as an information center as opposed to a money-gaining exercise. Unless he sells out, unless the corporate masters come up to him and say, hey, you can start making money again, but you have to talk about this. And Marcus Fallen is he's a true Nord. I don't think he'll back down. So, don't think that's going to happen either. And it's a very, very sad thing to see that this event took place. Hopefully I haven't rambled on too much, but I just wanted to share my thoughts on the matter. But just remember, the people who are being removed are now being, they're less and less egregious. They just happen to have thoughts that are a little bit to the left of the norm. So I hope this video has been informative. Leave a like, share it with your friends to share the news. Subscribe to the channel if you find it interesting. If you're a true Nord. If you're a true Celt, like me. And, thank you for watching.